Welcome back into the Sports Source. This segment of our show brought to you by Pipe Wrench Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and same-day service is guaranteed, or else the visit is absolutely free. I had a kitchen sink issue a few months ago that I couldn't fix. Called these folks. They arrived the same day, right when they said they would be there, fixed the problem. Easy, affordable. PipeWrench.com. You check any of the polls on any of the websites, any of the newspapers, all those things that are the publications that do the best in Knoxville. It's always Pipe Wrench for plumbing, heating, cooling. There's a reason. Check them out yourself, PipeWrench.com. Okay, now let's run through what we got coming up here in this last segment. Mondays this fall, Tyler Ivins and Will West were kind enough to invite myself and Bob Hodge to join them 3:30 on Monday, so 3:30 to 4:30. Tune in. I have no idea why they asked us. I think they're probably they were drinking or something, but they've asked us to be there.
Ordered grits comes in.
That's right. So Bob and I will be there. That will be a wild show. You can start your clocks just to see who gets canceled first, me or Bob. All right. So that's Mondays this fall. Next, let's take a look at the Cavaliers Leaderboard. This is you. This is you, folks. We had a lot of you vote last week, and I had a screw up on my end. I didn't have it ready to go, and we still had hundreds of you come back later and play, and I thank you. So what we do is, if you get both of them right, if you get one right, you get 1,000 points. You got to pick the line and the over-under. You get 2,000 points if you get both right. But the way those are stacked there, Art V is in first because Art V was the first guy to get his vote in. So Speed is the tiebreaker here, but congratulations to Art V, who's leading at the moment. People aren't going to play every week, I'm sure. So feel free, if you miss a week, keep playing. You could win this thing, and you get a chance to win something big. Let's go ahead and show you what that is. And here's the way this works. Each week, Chucky C-Note will set the Cavaliers line as well as a total points over-under for Tennessee's next game. Use the QR code we're about to put up on the screen, or go to sportsource.tv/picks to register via Facebook or Google. Make your picks by Wednesday, extra day here. Wednesday is the new cutoff at 9 p.m. When you get your picks in, serves as the tiebreaker, as I just mentioned. And the champion at year's end will receive a free 3-night stay in the Smoky Mountains from our friends at Parkside Cabin Rentals. That's why their logo was on that last full screen. All right, Chuck Cavalaris, I'm out of breath. So you tell me, what is the Cavalaris line for Austin Peay, and what is the over-under people are going to be picking against?
Okay, looking at this game, John, you said Austin Peay last year 7-4. Did you know that was the first time they'd had 3 consecutive winning seasons since the 1960s?
Sure, I knew that. So didn't everybody?
That is a long time. I think Austin Peay was better than last year. They have a quarterback who's capable, but he sat 2 years at MTSU before transferring to to Austin Peay. They've got they've got all conference linebacker, cornerback. So they got a few players, but this is all about Tennessee. I've been wanting to say this for a long time. Balls by 50, but it's really going to be balls by 51 because I'm doing the line at 50.5.
And you
balls by 50.5.
And you made it so big. You made it so big. It's over the over/under.
Okay. All right. So here we're going to go to we're going to the over/under next.
Yes, let's do it.
So we're going to bump it up just a little. I'll make it 58.5. For
there
the total.
That's the proper size. There we go. All right, 50.5.
Well, see, here we got the line is 50.5.
Yeah.
See, I'll put that in.
That's a real line. The line is minus 505.
Well, wait a minute here. How about
50,
this?
there we go, 50.5.
Right.
50.5. Cavaliers line 50.5. Over under 58.5. All right, I'm going to start over here and let these guys make their picks. Chuck, you can walk around to your spot. Our standings so far on this show. Sterling Hinton, what a shock. If the Vols do well, he's going to be at the top of the chart. Sterling Hinton, Bob Hodge, Daniel Hood, Mike Stoll, Josh Ward, all at 2,000 points. Myself and Marlon Walls, we got one of last 2 weeks. I think I missed the over-under. 1,000 points. Jimmy and Will, aughts, the double aughts. So I'm sure that'll change as we move through this. Let's go ahead and get our picks in. All right, so Daniel, I'll start over here. It's whoever. I'm not doing it by who's leading and who's not. That's just too much trouble for me to remember. So 50.5, Tennessee.
Vols and over.
He takes the Vols and the over. Okay. Jimmy Himes.
I'll take the over. I'll go Vols.
Takes UT and the over. All right. Josh Ward.
Way to read my notes.
No split yet. I will go with the Vols and the over.
All right. if I can find your name here somewhere. There we go. UT and the over. That's good television right there.
Same. Vols over.
Everybody's taking UT and the over. Chuck, this isn't looking like one of your better lines. We'll see. All right, let's go over and see Sterling. What do you got?
Falls and over, man. Save the overtime for me. Hey!
All right.
What are you even asking?
All right, Sunshine Sterling says take Vols in the over. Willie Raincloud?
I'm going to split. I'm going to take Austin Peay, but then I'm going to take the over.
Okay. Austin Peay and the over. I'll have to ask Marlon Walls later. I'll have to ask Mike Stoll later, which means it's on me. I don't want to fall too far behind, so I'm going with the pack, UT and over. All right. About a minute to go here. Jimmy, I thought this was interesting. I'm always picking on them for their scheduling over there. Mm-hmm. Danny White's laughing all the way to the bank. You had a note this morning on your radio show about how many students are asking for tickets to see Austin Peay.
18,000 students applied for tickets for the Austin Peay game. The student section seats about 12,200. The band takes up about 500 seats. They don't have enough room for these 18,000 students for an opener against Austin Peay. Austin Peay, are you kidding me? Now, I do think they've got a record enrollment, so I'm sure a lot of them are freshmen that want to just experience the Tennessee game, but that to me was startling.
Eye-opening,
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that Tennessee has that kind of a draw right now. And let's go over to the VFLs real quickly. We've got about 10 seconds. Sterling, it was packed with Vol fans yesterday in Nashville.
Unbelievable. Thank you, Vonnie, for showing up and showing out. And don't stop. Get it, keep it going, baby.
All right. Thanks to all of these guys. Thanks to you. Week 1's in the books. We'll see you next week as we're previewing Florida right back here on the Sports Source. See you then.